Hey, Patricia here. Today I want to talk about you and your energy. And you don't need to be spiritual, you don't need to be a religious person to talk about energy, because we all are energy. Sometimes we feel negative energy in our lives, and you know that something isn't right. You just don't know what it is. That is energy. Sometimes you feel so great. Sometimes you feel you are in a very exciting place, you are just happy, or you see a person who is like that, who is constantly, you're like, what are they taking? What is it that they take every morning? Because this person is so vibrant, they're full of joy. I wish I was like them. You can't be like them. Maybe it's correct that the person gets up and shows gratitude. They pay attention to themselves first. They connect, they ground, and when they come out to the public, they know that they have nothing to fear, nothing to hide, nothing to protect. Wouldn't you want that to be you someday? I remember when I worked in corporate America, I woke up dreading every morning. I hated my job. And by the time I go for lunch in the afternoon, I would have hated everybody in the office. Imagine living your life like that. Very stressful, unhealthy. And I was the person who woke up with negative thoughts about everyone, because I just didn't have time to connect with myself, to sit down and find out who I am from within myself. I hated myself first, and so I wanted everybody around me to be the same as me. Do you know how they say dysfunction loves company? Yeah, I was in a dysfunctional relationship with myself. I was having a dysfunctional relationship with myself. Therefore, I wanted some people to join me. I wanted people to come in and be with me every day to see what I was seeing. And when they were not, I would get upset that you are using a different lens from, what I'm using. You need to see things my way. I would literally try to force my agenda on them without noticing that I was the person that was damaged. I was the person that needed to find healing within myself. And so that brings me back to my topic about healing negative energy and removing it from yourself from within. Some of the energy that we carry is generational, is from generations to generations when we weren't even born, or in your, I don't want to say in your previous life. Maybe I will in the future use that word, but I didn't want to use it yet. But some of it could be from when our ancestors went through the trauma or the hurt that they went through, and continuously each generation inherits that until it's our turn and we inherit that energy, until one person can sit down and remove it. That means it's possible that it could continue, because we are so programmed by society to think that everything that we do has to align with the program that we have. We are programmed to to think a certain way, that things are done this way. You can't do things this way, because when you do them this way, it's the wrong way of doing them. But your negative energy can impact your life And it can be hard to be around people. Nobody wants to be around negative energy. You're exhausting people. You're draining them because they are giving out their good energy, their positive energy on, and all you're doing is taking, and what you're releasing isn't good for them to take back. So think about it. What impact are you making in the world? Are you making a good impact, or you're making the opposite impact? I think that this has to do a lot with where our journey of finding purpose, of living a purpose-driven life, and to transform our lives and transform others' lives. If you want to live a purposeful life, you begin by soul searching yourself to see what you can fix within you. If you are carrying negative energy, negative emotions, negative self-talk, it's a time to sit down and look at those emotions and how you can heal before going out and transmitting that energy to other people. We want to have a wonderful, beautiful world that is full of love and positive things, but we cannot have it when we constantly are carrying negative energy. When you release positive energy, you notice that when you're out around people, people can feel it. But when you walk into a room and you're full of negative energy within you, within your aura, people can feel it too. And when you do that, it feels like you're just asking for more of what you're already carrying, because that's what you are releasing and that's what you receive. If you feel like you carry so many negative thoughts in your mind about people, about the world, about yourself, actually, because that's where it begins. Just begin by making a tiny little change today and talk to yourself. Say something nice and see how it feels. Say something nice about yourself. I hear people who will say, "Oh, I'm so stupid, I can't believe I did this." Would you want your best friend to say something like that to you? Or would you say something like that to somebody? "You're so stupid, I can't believe you did this." I'm sure you wouldn't. So why say it to yourself? Start by correcting